People more videos.
Welcome back, everybody, to some more We the People. We're here in Jamestown, in our beautiful new Albion capital. I've got a question for you. How many of you, you can tell me in the comments, how many of you have at least a notepad, sticky notes, or upwards of graph paper with notes on it, sitting by your computer when you play a game like this? Just let me know. I'll tell you what, I don't happen to have sticky notes at the moment. I can't say the same for the other two. So we're in Jamestown here. It's population 14, doing okay, starting to get a little bit of its mineral work done. It's got lots of slaves happening right now. They're getting the 60% bonus because we have, well, at least 2 overseers, oddly enough, with level 2. I thought you'd need a level 3 for it, but I guess 2 overseers work. We'll try to get a third. We have one that we purchased, so when he arrives from Africa, we'll put him in here, see if it bumps this number at all. If each of them can only give, you know, the first 40%, and then each one gives 20% after that, that'd be nice. I'd go up to 100 if we could do it. Pardon me, it's really good overall. The hunters we might want to stack as well to get the same sort of benefit, but let's throw the grapes and the food into town here. We just must have gotten a population boost recently. I think we did. We got some pioneers here. We got a whole bunch of future workers. This is basically our entire industrial production facility here, or a staff here. We've got a blacksmith. We now have a gunsmith. We have a coal miner who can mine up in these mountains. We have a powder maker and charcoal maker for the gunpowder. So now we can make artillery with the armor guy, guns with the armor guy, swords and tools with the blacksmith, and powder to make, or coal rather, to turn the iron and coal with the gunsmith into those better weapons. Ranged weapons. We're working on basically increasing the slave productivity here, and right now the galleon's on its way in from Europe. Pardon me. 3 turns away with 6 commercial items. Actually, didn't this thing have 7 slots? I thought it did. No, 6. It's the other ones that we upped, the Essex and stuff. Yeah. We also have the Revenge, which is the West Indiaman, and the Essex that are on their way back with resources from. Well, we don't have the whatever it is, the gold line here running. So somebody is there's the what's it called? The other boat, you know. The schooner that's running about somewhere. It's getting crowded, says them. Continents once seemed infinitely large. Now is covered with 7 other empires. Yes, and we got our first blacksmith operational. Wonderful. So we did meet Russia. We met them down here on this beautiful island. Our corvette, right, he's on the way up to catch up with the scout, who will end up there. Good. They'll meet up and do their thing. Where the scout's going to come down and scout out the Russian territory and the Dutch territory where possible. So we'll get that done. The frigate here is perusing around French territory. The French islands, I guess, at this point. And looking for, well, there we go. That's looking for more actual land, as well as looking for privateers to bop in the head. Get some XP, possibly animals if he can do that to get some XP as well. We're just looking to suck as much experience as we can with those naval vessels. Sitting a frigate in your port is basically useless at this stage unless the enemy happens by with a privateer. Otherwise, you could be out hitting, you know, whales or any privateers they find and getting XP, which is going to make the end game much more powerful. Also, it adds points to our leaderboard, whatever it's called, the Continental Congress Productions. It adds military points to the list. This guy was supposed to be, pardon me, offloading the food, and then topping up on the olives, heading out down south. That's right. That is what he was here for. So he's going to run down there and grab some treasures. We'll go over to the west here. The gold is not heading out of town anytime soon. Jamestown has, like I said, a bunch of extra workers waiting around to fit their spot. I wanted to spend the money on getting them in early. Once we Once we have them doing their jobs, we'll see a substantial increase in our industrial capacity. That, I thought, was going to be the deep ocean, and it's not. It's the Russian front. Jeepers. Okay. Well, there's still more land to find. Seems like this world is never ending. We will eventually hit the end of it, I'm sure. At some point. You're full health? You are. Why don't you bop this guy? Black bear in some monies. Pull back and you can rest there. Lovely. Give him a turn to reconnect there. A statesman is using his diplomatic connections. What does that mean? Pardon me. An influential trading company wants to expand business in the New World. To offer a reward to the first colony with 5 cities with harbors. Well, well, well. Here's our delivery of fur and cochineal. That's $2,000 worth of dye material. Excellent. That was a very loud bang. All right. Weavers, distillers, cabinet makers. Lots of stuff here. Is there a chance... no, we're not backing out on the Danish. Thank you. We're cooperating with them. Is there a chance to get a town in here? No. Salvacente has taken up that territory. Okay. So what I want to do is look at options here. 1 fisherman, 2 fishermen. Probably 2 fishermen and a number 3 fisherman. Probably just, yeah. 1, 2, 3 fishermen and a seal guy. But no, 3 fishermen over here as well. Yeah, let's go. Let's fill the boat with fisherman prospector or fisherman town founders, guys. So we'll go in there and get expert fishermen. 2 and 3 of them. Each of them equipped as settlers would be lovely. Oh, can't quite get that last guy, and we're just pennies away from that. Okay, so let's just fortify that guy there. We'll wait to see if we get a bonus here from one of these, pardon me, explorers. Yikes. Hold on. Where were you, dude? Where was that guy? He is not at full strength. He needs to stand still and get to full strength. The Russian frontier. That's a fairly hefty continent. You got there Kodiak. Mm-hmm. The Mosika. That's veteran infantry in Kodiak here. Let's not trade. Nope. Well, we could see what they trade in. Peanuts and furs. Even more. Man, there's way more continent down there than I thought. Mutal has exported its first converted native. Excellent. You'll go over to Plymouth. Plymouth is going to be our Gold Line, Gold Coast primary center. That'll be the commercial center down here. To get the industrial stuff focused there. Messages from back home. Lovely. West Indian. Oh, no, sorry. The Essex has arrived with some gold and some grapes. Lovely. That's enough to get this guy set up as a settler. And I'm going to send them on here. 1, 2, and 3. And they can send straight back to the west coast here. Actually, don't do that. Go straight back to Jamestown.
On our way.
No. Change of plan again. You're going to go to Plymouth.
Consider it done.
Even though you'll be stopped halfway. Next, we got those 3 off and running. Let's get one more person set up for somewhere else. Lovely. Cheapman. Newport just got 258 food to Newport. Seriously. 258 fur delivered? That's gonna overload us fast, friend. Very fast. Okay, so that and that. There's a town already out on the island there. We could put a town out on this island. Wouldn't be a bad idea, actually. Town right there. We could ship out the lumber. Little pearl diver. Okay, can we order a pearl diver? I don't know if we can. If we could, that's what we'll put there. I don't know if that's a thing, though. Seems to be not. Okay. I'm looking for it. I'm not seeing it. Just double checking here again. Powder raker. Pearl diver. Thought so. Expert pearl diver. Turn into a settler. Hop on board. And let's also see about buying some other resources after we get a bit more cash. You can fortify there. This fine fellow is going to pop in here and take out that guy. It's only 41 bucks. You'll pull over it to Itatin. You're going to talk to this friend who has nothing else to teach us. Okay. The Swedish have come through there. Mutal with another treasure. Lovely. And there we are with the schooner in town. Okay, schooner's going to pick up gold. And probably look in town to see what else is in here. Let's say we move some of the, no, gold and gold. That's all we need right now. Go into Providence. Load up any gold they have. And then go into Plymouth. All right, there's the transport. Is he finished recovering? He's not. Let's give him a turn to recover. My goodness, look at this. Look at the amount of land over here. Oh, there's some Swedish territory. New Stockholm. Fair enough. You can wait there until next turn to get that guy off. Okay. I guess we don't bring any more trade goods, so let's get you heading towards Jamestown, because that one is going to be a port right off the coast. So the next chunk of cash that we get in has to be to pay for the settlement of those towns, so we don't upset our friend and neighbor. Not any sooner than we have to. I wish there was a way to buy more land from her, but there won't be. There we go. Scoot around there. That's all the info we needed on there, except for right down here. There we go. Now we can see all of it. That's what I wanted. And this guy's going to head back over to look at some of the territory down here. Why don't you head down to here, where there seems like there may be some options. Investigations there. We're not going to catch any of those other guys, but I'm totally okay with that. We've more than overdone it with joyful treasures to be found everywhere. It worked out better, way better than I anticipated it would. This is the galleon, right? Okay. Do we have the other boats in town? I'm going to hold off on taking him out of there. Reason is, I'm going to unload here for a moment. Do you have your storage yet? You do, which means we can shuffle things there pretty aggressively. We should actually send the galleon. Here's what we'll do. While the galleon is waiting for the pickups, we're going to send him down here to this village. 7 turns to get there. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of solid territory to get through. 16 turns to go. That's 5 tiles. Reason I'm moving him down there. Oh no, don't infringe on Swedish waters, please. Reason I'm sending him down there is he can grab that stuff and turn around and come back out and deliver some of these treasures. Actually, hold on. That's a bad idea. That is a bad idea. Why don't we pop you back in here? We can move the treasures from here up the coast. How long is that going to take them?
What is it, my lord? Hello?
That is a dozen turns. That's easy to do. No problem. We'll move them all up there. In here we have a lieutenant. He's going to stay fortified there because we need a guard in there as well at some point. Okay. 227 bucks in the coffers. That's a little on the, scraping the bottom of the barrel side of things. New Haven has a tavern. Excellent. Everybody needs a tavern. Mostly because it boosts culture automatically. We're out of lumber here, which means we're almost out of food. We got 99 now. Why don't we get both of these guys working on some lumber? Actually, can you make enough? 5 minus 1. Not really. Give this guy a couple turns. Now that you've got the tavern, we'll put a storage house in there, put in our wall and our dock. You're in here to do some more trade. Furs and clay. Sure. Lovely. Pop into town and keep moving it over to the east. Did we get the mine built? We did. Okay. I would like a fur trading post there. Good. You've got your road built through here. Let's keep going up towards the... no, let's not. That's a bad idea. I do want a town here at some point. So let's pull around to here. Well, we'll start going north with that town, and then we'll do other towns down to the south. Actually, that's better if we go... No, we have to go north from here. That's our town here. We have to go north from here because we can't get into this any way with a settler until we actually have a road. So we'll put a road up in there first, and then the other guys can connect the new towns as they come in. Mr. Schooner has arrived in town. You're going to... Let's have a look, just so we can double check on everything. You got a bit of food, surplus. We have some gold. We'll take the gold here. We have lots of free storage. And I'm going to move the... There isn't really a place to get surplus food here. We have +3 food, so a new person in town would help. I'll leave the food, pardon me, 64 turns to grow. Okay, what we'll do instead is we'll take the food over to the new town, over to here. We'll swing through here, see if they can sell us some food. You're going to fortify there, good sir. The mighty defender, the lieutenant's self-defending. He's defending the entire place by himself. That's what I mean by self-defending. He's guarding the entire town by his lonesome. More to look at down here than could ever be seen. More to do than could ever be done. Something like that. Safe at last. Not really. See, this was the event I was talking about. You can get... I mentioned this in a response to a chat recently. There's the option to get... to lose a treasure. We'll go with losing 400 bucks because I know our treasures are worth more than 400 bucks. But if you don't have the 400 bucks in cash, which we almost didn't, you just lose a straight up treasure and it's going to pick one. And these are, well, they're little right now, actually. So we could, yeah. It's worth leaving them not combined if you have a large stack there, if you're dealing with that risk. So the galleon here can take this treasure and go where? We don't have any treasures stored in the north here. Any treasures that we found over here went where? That line there, huh? Now, are you guys... Well, this dude is going to head down to wherever. What does it take for us to get down around to, say, here with the treasure? That's going to be a long haul, right?
Yes, Governor.
I thought so. How long to get you guys over to here? 88 turns. Jeepers creepers. How about less insane over to here? Nope. 60-something turns, huh? Well, I mean, I could bring a galleon up here. How much money is there in this? There's only 3,000 bucks. It's not worth waiting for. We're going to go down towards here. No, 60-something turns. We're going to go towards here. Right there. All right. You galleon, unless we sail up around there now. Okay. I changed my mind. All of you guys can just pop in here. We're going to sail around with the galleon now, because we've got gold moving.
Yes?
I'd like to go up there when it's safer. And I feel like it's not going to be safe much longer. We'll go up and around. We'll head out. Hopefully get through the Northwest Passage here. It looks like we can. Yeah, we'll get up and around through the Northwest Passage. Pick up some flotsam on the way, which will let us actually grab, hopefully, some more XP for him. You need to recover. That was a tough one. My goodness, this guy's got so many friends now. Head over that way. Treasure can go that way as well. Ah, another gold deposit. As if we need more. We are the kings of the golden frontier. New Albion, the golden land of treasures and pleasures. Well, more treasures than pleasures. Don't treasures bring pleasures? I'm not sure how that works. Still working on figuring that one out for myself. This fellow is... right, he's trading to see if they've got more food he can buy. Lovely. And then back here. Pardon me. Okay, so now that leaves you with the 300. That's leaving him 555 for stock. Are you guys full enough that you're going to be overflowed? No, Providence is not. How about Boston? Yeah, Boston's going to overflow. All right, so before we do that, we'll unload it. This town has only 1,155 of its 1,200 storage, so we'll sail up to Boston. We'll get there just in time to unload some of its goods. We'll grab the gold that's built up and whatever other stacked goods are there, and we can haul them out of there. The Dutch want us to declare war on the Arawak. We're going to say no again. Thank you very much, sir. I'm not interested in saving you from your own troubles. Now, Where do we put this fellow? We could do fishing. We want fishing. Actually, I want this guy doing lumber for now. And we're going to pull this guy who is training as a fisherman for 16 turns. We'll put him down there to get the first fisherman training. And then you can go back to doing lumber up there. That's good. And so you'll become a lumberjack and you're doing lumber right now. Actually, yes, the next population that we pop out won't be for a while if we're doing this. In that case, let's go with farming. Can you get a better farming there? No. Can you get better farming somewhere else? No. That's the best you got? Alright. Okay. We're shorting timber if we do that. I don't hate that idea, but I kind of do. Alright, instead, you're going to stay on the lumber. We'll get more population by dumping the food in there, hopefully. Get us one more, should be enough. Fortify that fine fellow. Plymouth is a well-fed people. Yep, we were just dealing with that then. Let's keep scooting down through. Boston's nearly reached its limit. Ah, there we go. Okay, we found... Definitely found the southern tip of whatever.
Me lord?
You're full strength now? Okay. What's the defensiveness there? We'll go up this way and try to work across without getting you shot. I'd like this guy to eventually make it back to hometown. Or to a coast. He's in a very awkward spot, actually. If he goes down... Well, no, I was going to say if he goes down here, but we'll probably have a landlock there. Yeah. Because we can see down here, we've probably... Yeah, we've got solid ice right through here. So this... There is no southwest passage. Can't go around Argentina or whatever it is. The southern tip of Chile. We can't go down there. So the northwest passage is the only way around. So this fine fellow needs to get to either the west or east coast. Or straight up to the Gold Coast. So we'll see where that ends up, where he ends up getting if he survives. If he does, he'll be great for taking along the coasts in a schooner or privateer and popping some enemies. Oh, that's not bad. No, that's not good. That's not a good price. I'm not interested. Sorry, Blackfoot. I appreciate the gifts. Furs for $4 and $5 a piece. No, thank you. We could buy some more slaves, but I think we will pass right now because the slave count is already high enough in the city. I don't want to take on more that we can't handle. This fine fellow is going to do some fishing. Lovely. Can you get a bonus to timber production? Only one. You get better bonus on food. Okay. If we do... We're good. We're already +1 on this. If he goes to do something else, right now you can produce 6 food there. Or this guy goes up here and produces 6 food there. And this guy becomes a lumberjack there. We already have a lumberjack training. So I think we go here with the food. The other way gets a little more lumber. But I think this is a little better. The food is the same. And that's really the goal. And getting that guy trained as an expert fisherman to replace the other job would be best in the long term. Let's see what we can do about stocks in here. I can drop off the fur and the clay. Actually, let's drop off the clay and pick up the gold. There we go. Lovely. Move on. We have golden fur. We can stop here to pick up some more fur if there is some for sale. What do you want for that? $1 a piece if I pick it up. You know, delivery fees are a little harsh in the New World. Can't go in there. That's shallow waters. Nothing useful in there. I like the ice lake. That's weird. And we've met somebody new that we've never seen before. How is that even possible, guys? Well, it's happening. Down this way. No, you're not going to be doing the exploring. Keep looking around, see what we can find. Some XP here. Alright, another vessel has arrived. The West Indiaman. Do we put the captain on the West Indiaman? That might be better, because the West Indiaman getting itself boosted would be pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Okay. Let's apply this. Oh, I was going to say, hold on, let me pick, but I can't. I clicked the button, now it's done. Sometimes if there's multiple boats, they'll get bonuses. Go to Nav 1 and 2. If he gets another 2 levels, he'll get 6 cargo, which would actually let him go help with treasure collection, I think. It used to at some point. I don't 100% sure know if it does right now, but nobody else to bring on here right now. So let's get... Oh, well, we do need to bring someone on here. Let's get the ranger or the mercenary. Let's get which one's got the policing? That guy. So you will load up on the boat as well. And the 2 of you can come up here. Or here. Or somewhere. Oh my goodness. You can't get on there. There. That's lovely. It's deep water. Or it's shallow water most of the way around. Okay. Load up olives and fur and gold. Sail out to Providence. Just taking the bulk resources out of there to reduce the overload on its stockpiles. And grab whatever gold has been accumulated and head up to Plymouth. These ships are so nice and quick. Then we'll load out, we'll head out to Plymouth with a bunch of stuff. Actually, we could get the West Indiamen to come down here. And that might be our future plan. Once privateers start showing up, we'll probably not want a schooner who's quick, but a little on the weaker side. Like, he's only got 30 strength. He has a decent potential to escape, but not spectacular. Not enough to really make me comfortable with having that much gold stocked on board. The upside of using the West Indiamen is that it's specifically designed to defend against them, so it gets a bonus, and it's just a crap ton of stuff of armor comparatively, or not armor, but it's a crap ton of hit points comparatively. Le Frigate. Ah, okay, there we are. We're in that's frontier, that's ocean territory. So let's get this guy to pop this bear. Lovely. And then you can settle in there. Now that is going to be the settlement spot, right? I don't want to go on the fruit because I'd like it to produce fruit. There's no need to have extra food. We'll have fishing and pearl diving and lots and lots of fishing and pearl diving done there. So that's fine. Up back to the city. Plymouth is going to offload, then grab its gold and go. Yeah, it's not even, it's full. It can't even go and get, you can't even make, it can't even empty all the gold that's in there. That's what I'm trying to say. Can't even empty all the gold that's in there. Do a bit more purchasing up north here. The road in place, that'll help. Grapes and food. Sure. All right, you are chatting with some new dudes that haven't been visited before. Excellent. Well, repair now. That works. 1656 in the coffers and 1580 AD, or 1581 now. The Algonquin. Hi. They would like us to stop having open borders with the Portuguese. I'm going to say no for now, and unfortunately, that's going to make you less than happy, but to be honest, it's just going to have to be that way because, well, there's not much I can do about that without upsetting somebody who's a lot tougher than you. Let's head you sort of to Hartford. This town can be settled right there. New Charlestown. The island of Charleston. Okay. In Charleston, we're going to need a pier first. That's obviously the one go-to. In here, we have a pearl diver making 6 gems. Oh, that's so good. Charlestown. New member of the Cash Cow. All right. What are we doing with this guy? Are we going to outsource some stuff? Run some goods? Deliver some slop? Yeah, that's okay. You know what? You're going to unload that. You're going to leave the fur here. You're going to keep the gold on you. You're going to go down to Boston, and you're going to do a full run there, collecting whatever other goods are there and take them with you, because all that stuff needs to get out of there. Otherwise, it's just going to stockpile there uselessly. Unload and go back to buy more stuff. All right, this guy's going to build a road to the north, straight through like that, and then to the mountains. All right, Buccaneer keeps moving, and he's found some friends, some unfriendly friends. Yerba planter specialist there. Where is this and why is there an evangelist running around? My pen, please. Ah, there we go. Okay. Scouty dude. Hopping in there. Doing some scouty stuff. Love it. Let's pop over here, have a look around. Well, we... oh my goodness, some more islands? Oh, it's just... the infamous one-tile island. I'm a lost and forlorn on an island. Oh, that's interesting. Oh yeah, that's that one-tile island, maybe? Oh no, it's up here. It's the Swedish lands we're looking at there. Oh my goodness. When is this throat problem going to disappear? It's a new year. We can get rid of it now, thank you. Mind you, it started kind of at the beginning of the new year, so... so far I've been effectively sick all of 2024. Why not start it out with a bang, huh? Keep scooting up this way. Just browsing around looking for treasures and things to shoot, basically. That's a frigate. That's what they do. They're anti-piracy patrol. At least for me, they are. More land. Actually, we've seen this land on the other side before, so that's okay. Bop that guy and get a treasure. Lovely. And go over here and get a dude, a failed trader. You didn't think to grab that, mister? What is wrong with you? All right, you go up there. You're going to fortify right on that point, and we'll get the galleon to swing by and pick you up after we're done scouting everything else. Oh, nice. Speaking of the galleon, you're up here. Let's keep cruising. I want you to head up through eel-infested waters, through not eel-infested waters, through the fine places of the north. Oh, that guy was not supposed to finish that trip. Oops. All right, we'll head back this way. Somewhere, I was supposed to interrupt his trip. I said I was going to, and everybody's like, sure you will, Drake. Let's watch. How many turns does he ignore it? Oh, look, all of them. Trade. More trade, more trade, more trade. How much are you charging me for grapes? Just over $1. Clear table. Both, then, please. Boop, boop. Nice. Dropping back off in Jamestown. More goods exported is wonderful. It'd be nice to start using some of those, grapes and stuff to sell, to convert into finished goods, but we don't have the industrial capacity for it yet. And since we don't, we might as well keep... Can I get through Spanish lands there? Since we don't have the industrial capacity, we might as well just keep shifting it off to wherever the best price is for it. Seriously, dudes, you've never even talked to these guys. Why? Nice friends and neighbors. You are, Frenchmen. You're supposed to be really good friends with the European, or with the natives, huh? That's not working out the way it's supposed to. Tavern generating monies. Pardon me. Foggy, bad weather out there, but he's making it. My goodness, quite a weird terrain. Offload. Go to Salem and pick up, please. Salem's losing food, as always. That's okay. We can provide them with plenty of food. The surplus, or the deficit... I just heard another gun, boom boom. Biggity boom boom. Lovely. I'll buy all that really high valued stuff, dude. Alright, over to this village, and then that village, and then the Corvette needs to come pick you up. Yeah, seasoned scout trainers. Interesting. The Corvette needs to come pick you up from over here. You, friend, are going to continue your journey this way. More Mutal. Mutal has been a cash machine lately, huh? It's really cranking those things out. Respecting the offshore borders of the Spanish here. Cruising out and about. Lots more to explore. I'm just kind of sailing around everywhere. Let's have a look inside Salem. So they still have the carpenter work, or the preacher working as a carpenter and the hunter working as a carpenter. Not ideal. they're being fed and supplied with lumber from the capital so that they can keep breeding the horses. So now we've got over 200 horses. That's pretty good. We're getting there now. So at this point, I'd be okay with outsourcing the horses, getting the horses to move elsewhere to become to be used as settlers. Actually, what I can do, we should be able to do settlers now entirely. So let's drop the hemp there and bring 60, let's say 90. Let's bring 90 horses. And I think that's enough for 3 settlers. So that's basically the last that we'll need to buy settlers from home. We probably could have brought these guys over without buying them, now that I think of it. So that was also a blunder. Not exactly a trim operation we're running here. See if we get any events with the 4K we have in hand. I'd like to... It's awkward because I'd like to keep some money, even though the king is likely to grab it from us from taxes. Not like sales taxes, but sovereign taxes, let's call them. The I need your monies for this thing that I just made up that I have a problem with. So please pay me. That sort of thing, you know. Now, you guys can go ahead and possibly become specialists somewhere. We could send a train oil cooker, perhaps, as a settler. Can he become a settler? He can. Okay. Let's pop you into there. You can't go in a frigate. Oh, the frigate's returned. Oh, lovely. Speak of the devil. Let's get you out exploring, I guess. Now, you can move goods. That's something. Well-armored ship that can move goods. We're going to settle up here. Oh, no, we can't, because the Portuguese settled it. Not a fan, Mr. Portugal. The Portugalese. Yeah, he settled right here. This isn't a bad spot. It's not great. It's actually okay. So I'm here, 1, 2, 3. We'd be able to settle in on the coast here somewhere, or inland somewhere next to these friends, or we can go further up. And I think probably the answer is to go further up here. So let's consider taking somebody other than the oil train cooker to do that job.
Your Excellency.
Pardon me. So you become a colonist again. We'll send somebody else, because that's a bad choice. Let's send a preacher. You can be a settler, and the oil dude can come in and help with the carpentry. He's just as useful. I don't think we load you onto the wagon, because we can't. So where's that guy going to go settle? I'm going to say up in this area. So let's get him over to Newport. It's 21 turns to get there. That's a long freaking time, dude. Oh well. Not ideal. Instead, let's sail you down this way. Run you down this way. You can hop on the boat, the Caravel. Alright, if we're going to place one town there or there, we can do it there. We missed the farm land and the fishing, so let's not do that. Let's do here. This is Hills Deciduous Forest Grassland. This is Hills Deciduous Coniferous Forest Grassland. But that's got a river plot. Okay. That is our better choice then. Next turn, we'll be able to unload you. Let's run up this way, see if we can trade and see. Information is helpful. I'm only just seeing the edges, the rumors of the edges of their towns, so... More gold up here. Jeepers. Or I guess it's not up there, but more gold there. Coca planters. Alright. You're going to wait there another turn or so for the Corvette to arrive. Discovered artifacts. Artifacts indeed. 3 colonists to the dock. 5,300 bucks in the bank. Buying some more clay for New Haven. Sure. Salem buying some fur, $4 a piece. No, thank you. Boston buying fur. No, thank you. I appreciate the free gifts. You guys are amazing. Let's rest that guy till the boat arrives. You're going to come one tile here with a fisherman who's going to pop in there. You're going to come around to here and plop a fisherman somewhere else. So that guy would get to here. If we do the farming here, actually, we want to do the next town right there. And then you're going to go around. 1, 2, 3. So you can't be there. You're going to be on the peak here, probably. Probably. Let's go here. Nice. More exploring. Okay, this is the West Indiaman. I'm going to grab the gold, the silver, that, and that. All of it's going to go. Actually, hold on. They produce rice here, right? Let's leave the rice behind and take the food to help with the production on the other side. Oh, actually, we can take the rice as well. Okay. Got the capacity for it. Off to Providence we go. It's a bit of a roundabout track, but that boat is way more defensive than the other, and than the schooners. And aside from its less speed, it is better at most other things, like not getting blown up easily. That's an important feature for a boat, I think. Pop that as well. Good. And slide up into there. Another dude. Jeepers. Alright, up to here, friend. This guy is still scouting. He's not even as north. He's not even made his way back north enough to be parallel to the Dutch lands, let alone the English lands. So we are not in the equator. The Dutch are near the equator. That's not how that feels. Feels like this should be the middle of the map. But this is. Alright. Tis what it is. Yeah, there's a lot of red space here compared to down here. Right, this is 5 tiles of red, and out here, he's all the way out to here. 8 tiles of red. Alright. Still finding nothing in the waters out there, really. Nothing at all. That's it's impressive lack of good. Alright, well there's our alarm to say it's time to start wrapping up for the episode. We got a buzzer set. I hope it didn't come through too loudly. Trying to make it prudent on our timing. Now, we got $5,400. Excellent. Let's go ahead and start settling where we need. We're going to buy her lands, happily. Now, Philly is going to be the... you're going to get a fishing dock, and then a town hall, and then a chapel. Let's keep looking along the edge, I guess. Wherever we can. My goodness. Looking for targets. That's what we're doing there. This is the galleon that's supposed to be scooting around. Ah, that's the North Passage there. Interesting. We can sail straight north of the Danish lands to get there. So that might actually be worth knowing, because that's very worth knowing, because that will allow us to... Oh, that's unfortunate. That guy can't get through there. That'll allow us to actually get our stuff back to port faster. French lands not explode yet. Let's go down here. Alright, you are going to offload your last fisher dude right there. And then this thing is going to go up to deal with trade and such up near the Newport, New Haven scenario there. Let's investigate these guys. Trapper trainers, okay. And head up this way, I guess. Alright, let's see if we can establish another mission. Nice. Maipan has its own mission now. Good. This is the frigate, looking for privateers in the area. Scouring the coasts. I should actually go look along the Portuguese coast instead of out in the deep waters. That's not a bad idea, actually. This is about where we actually spawned, isn't it? Where that guy just went to? We've received a converted native from the charities. All right. 25,000 bucks in the bank. I'll take it. All right, so we've settled 3 lands. I'm not declaring war on the Dutch. Thank you, Arawak. And they've just given us a settlement. Okay. Right. Thank you, Running Eagle. I appreciate that. So this is no longer a town. What's going to happen there is we're going to get a mission to bring one of these friends back. I think we're going to go ahead with the guy that's already on the Corvette. Where did you go, friend? Where was he? this island up here, I think. Yep, there you are. Monsieur Corvette, you're going to sail right back up to the capital, please. 7 turns to get there already. Wow, okay. All right, you're going to settle here. I will buy your lands, 3,500 bucks for Kingston. Lovely. And same deal, your dock, town center, and chapel. So this place is not going to have a ton of stuff. It will produce coal. It'll produce a lot of food. Most importantly, it'll block this. It's Kingston. It's a tower city, basically. We could also do a tower city on this side. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Then they can connect up. I like that idea, in fact. Let's build here. Newport News. Newport News. Ahamillan Shores. This is the Aha Point. Aha Point. Aha Point. Oh, I can't. What? What's going on? I want you to rename. Aha Point. There we go. Aha Point is settled. That's dumb, Drake. I know. Fisher dude is not able to fisher, which is okay. He'll get some lumber. So backtracking, we got Kingston, who is getting fish, should be getting lumber. We go back to Philadelphia, who's getting rice, should be getting lumber. And that's it. Charlestown is doing pearls, which is exactly what they should be doing. Now, another converted native. Now, did you get... that wasn't a slave. That's not a freed slave, is it? No, that was from an event. We do want you to come in and do fishing. Health is now negative. We do not want you to come in and do fishing. Become a colonist, please. Oh, it's interesting. We can make him into a settler. I don't want to buy new settlers in Europe. We do, however, want to bring other specialists in. Let's see. We could get some farmers trained at the villages. Some other specialists trained. That would be useful. We could also, instead of that, we could get these guys all equipped as military units. Let's do that. Let's get some town guards and the like. Veteran town guards would be good. Let's start with those. Yeah, I'm going to go veteran town guard here. We're going to go with a line infantry. And then we should probably look to getting the... well, the end of this episode, but veteran town guard will get a European line infantry, and we will get an artillery, a light artillery. And this will be for basic defenses of the capital. That's what every city needs to have: a line infantry, a light artillery, and a veteran town guard. Now, they don't all have to have that, but that's the plan.
Let's get moving.
We'll move them to Jamestown, and then we're going to get Jamestown focused on its schoolhouse production after this. Let's go with the dry dock, and then it's schools. So school, actually, it needs some health as well. So medical even before the warehouse, please. 900 bucks, buy out that medical facility, and then put a well in there as ahead of it, and a graveyard ahead of that. So it'll be the medical facility, the warehouse. Yeah. Medical facility, warehouse, graveyard, village well, dry dock, schoolhouse. Once the dry dock is done, the schoolhouse will be produced, and then it'll go to college, and then it'll go to university. And at that point, we'll be able to use these fine fellows to pump out so much food that everybody will be happy with us. We'll get a whole ton of food going. And we can even add food to the other areas, the other towns. I'm not interested in fighting a native unit in the forest, so let's keep us in the forest for defensiveness. You're the Essex, who's on his way up north. Why don't we stop here and grab some foods on the way? You're the Galleon, who's looking to find his way through towards the friends that we're not been able to connect with for a while. Oops, Providence. Who are you? This is the Indiaman. Did not mean to click that button. Do that and that. You have any chunks of big supplies here? Yes, you do. I'm going to drop the rice off. And we'll take the fur with us. Actually, there's a lot of peat here as well. Let's drop the lumber and take the peat. Just here to clear out, we might take a bit of gold, but we're primarily here to clear out the other resources to get the stocks unburied, to alleviate the stockpiles of those towns. I wish there was a patrol option where they intentionally pirate hunted. That'd be cool. Like, give them the ability to just sort of search around and scout areas for actual pirate flagged units. But let's end the episode there. We're already 10 minutes past, or 9 minutes or whatever past when I said the alarm went off. Somewhere in there. Oh, hello, big ship of somebody else's. Elite units in the New World. Excellent. 20 turns to get the seasoned scout there. We already sent him on his way. We've got a medical office, and there is a governor. Oh, so happy day. There's 8,000 bucks for a governor. Lovely, lovely times. Welcome, governor. You're the new leader of the free world. El Presidente. So he produces... this guy produces 6, this guy produces 9. So, yay, he's a 50% increase over the other one. That's awesome. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Getting more liberty desire here is going to upset the king, but it's going to produce a percentage increase in everything. So right now we get a 3% increase. You get 1% more for every 2% support for independence. So they make more stone, more everything, which is awesome. The only thing they don't make more of, I think, is... Oh no, rebel sentiment even increases the gain of rebel sentiment. It's a cascading effect. I love it. Thanks everybody so much for joining me for another episode of We the People. Have yourselves a great day. We'll see you in game.